How's everyone doing? Hey, Shot. Hello, Ren Puma. I was thinking about maybe trying to do being a little bit more ASMR-ish for this because it sounds so nice. I don't know, I like the sounds and the music. But it's a cute game. I've been like so hooked on it. It's so fun. Anyways, let's get started. It kind of puts you into the game. There's no like huge story. You kind of learn bits of the people, I guess, as you play. Anyways, oops, I didn't get to read that. I think it just said welcome to Tutor Island. Take a look around and see if you can find a forest. Drag with one finger to scroll the camera. Alright. Here's some trees. You can zoom in and out by doing the pinch gesture. Alright. You have to do what they say. Cool, huh? Now try rotating the camera by pinching with two fingers and rotating them around each other. That sounds difficult. It's weirded strangely. Great job! That's it for the camera. Now let's get some wood. Tap to continue. Alright. Open up the build menu by tapping the icon below. Build. Find the lumberjack's cabin and tap build. Good. Now place it in the highlighted spot. I'll try. There we go. The white outlines indicate the trees that are going to be cut down. Tap yes to continue. Alright, yes. You can tap that button to speed up time. I guess fast forward. Just call it. Nice! Now let's watch how they build the lumberjack's cabin. Okay. Let's just watch. Well, it's nighttime. They're going to bed. Did it just auto change? There we go. I really like the fireflies that come out at night. That guy's just walking around like he doesn't know where he's going. They made the woman do it? Oops. Awesome, it's complete. I think it said something like, let's assign someone to it so that they'll actually work there, I think. Tap the cabin. Let's see, you can check out who's working on this building. Tap the button to add another worker. Boop. Nice. Now you have another worker assigned to this job. Close the menu to continue, okay? Let's wait until they gather 6 units of wood. Keep in mind that your followers will not work at night. That's why we had to wait. So there's 3. There's 6. Done. Now tap one of your followers. Tap this guy. We can see this person has a job, but he has no home and needs food. Let's tap to continue. Let's focus on the food first. Close the menu. Open the build menu again. There should be a new building, the Forager's Hut. Build it. Yeah, okay. Place it on the highlighted spot. Followers will pick mushrooms where there's outlines. Okay. Yes. Let's wait again. Use what you've learned about the camera to watch them work. This game has no enemies. I was actually surprised. I thought there would be invaders or wolves at least, but there is not. You don't have to worry about anyone stealing your goods. You see, they store their resources in a stockpile. That's what that brown rectangle there is. Let's speed this up. Come on, Gretchen. Let's build a forager's hut. I don't know what her name is. What is your name? Isabella. There's not a big variety with names. You'll soon see that everyone's name is Isabella or Fred or Harold. What's his name? Igor. There's maybe 3 names for each gender. I wish I could name them. I'm not sure how smooth or choppy the recording is going to be, because it's mirroring my iPad. I don't know how smooth that goes, but it doesn't seem too bad. Can't I get one of the men to help her? It actually does not matter if it's a man or a woman building. It's just, they're all the same. I'm just being silly. Whoops. Oh no, there's not enough available workers. Tap the lumberjack's cabin again. Okay. Tap the little cross to remove someone from their job. You're fired. Cool beans. The final test. Use what you've learned to build a house. Alright. If you have the position available there, they'll automatically go to that job. And alternatively, you can remove the position available and nobody will pop into it. You have to put them there manually. Alright, let's build a house. Ooh, and we can put it anywhere. Let's put it close to the resources so it doesn't take forever. It doesn't tell you this, but tapping on it actually rotates the building. There's no point to rotating it. If you put the door like that, they can still get into their house. I just do it for aesthetics. Let's speed this up because I am impatient. Let's see how far we can zoom out. I think that's it. And most of these scenarios have very limited space. This is their whole island here. And very limited resources. The challenge is pretty high on some of the later scenarios. You have to really manage how much you use your resources, because they're very limited. It's really fun. This game is on the Apple Arcade, and I think it's only available on the Apple Arcade. But it is so fun. I love it. I have played all of the levels. Let's see. Well, I've played all the levels, but I ran into a problem that they said restarting the game would fix it, like reinstalling it. So that's what I did. And it deleted my save. So I had wanted to stream it anyways because I liked it so much. So I mean, I'm happy I get to stream it, but I'm also kind of upset that I lost my save. But oh well. Amazing! Now everyone has a roof over their head and food on the table. Tap to continue. Whoa, it seems like a child was born. Where the heck did you come from? She'll be able to work when she grows up, but for now, we'll just let her run around and discover the world. And children don't really do anything other than consume your resources. That's it. You did an amazing job and you've learned so much. Now it's time for you to leave Tudor Island, or Isle, and experience the challenges and rewards of being an Outlander. Good luck and have fun. This is basically the only tutorial we ever get. So now we can view all the scenarios. We can redo the tutorial if we wanted to. Here's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 6 levels, and it says there's new leaders and scenarios coming soon, which I'm very excited for. Whoops. So yeah, we're gonna start with level 1, Fjorda, I believe is how you say that. A natural leader. Her confident attitude has won her a few fans, so she took a boat and took off with them to find a new land to build their own town. Okay, we don't hear anything about Gerald in the tutorial. Or Gerald, sorry, I thought it was a T. But he does repeat. And so does Fjorda. So they kind of all know each other, I think. I don't know about this guy. But I don't know, we'll read all, I mean, you could probably see their stories while I'm flipping through, but you can kind of piece together that there's some kind of stuff going between them. Let's see. Ever have a huge regret in design for old games you love? Something you wish more of them had because they should have been able to have it. For me, it's day-night cycles and weather. Some games had them. Way more should have. Yeah, I always loved day and night cycles. I like Animal Crossing because it has natural day and night cycles. I wish, I know this is probably near impossible, but I wish it could know the weather in your area and mimic that in the game. That would be so cool. But then, like, my game would never rain. Or it would only rain for 3 days out of the year. Alright, let's go ahead and start Fjorda. She wants to build her own town. I also wish this game had a free mode where you can just do whatever you want. A sandbox mode, I guess. But there is not one. At least not yet. It would have been really neat. But all of these have a time limit, which is what makes it challenging. And of course the resource limits. I'm kind of glad they have the time limits though, because if it didn't, I could try to get the mission and take forever and run out of resources. So, I don't know. I kind of like the time limits in this kind of game. Alright, we're stuck on this small island. We need to repair our ship and keep everyone safe. Quickly. I don't like the look of that storm on the horizon. Alright, so a storm's coming, so we've got to make sure everyone has a house, I think. Oh, our mission is to stock 40 planks in less than 29 days. And we have to make sure all of our followers are settled, means they all have a house. Okay, we can also pause. Pausing is really important. Let's see, this says we have 10 followers that do not have a home. 3 followers are unemployed. So, Let's get someone, bunch of builders for now. So, if you click on the stockpiles, you can see what actually is in the stock. This is something else they did not tell you in the tutorial. You can do that for if a building is not completed. You can click on that building and it will tell you the resources you're missing. And how much time they have spent working on it, and you can see it doesn't tell you how much time they have left, but you can see it in relevance to how long they've worked. So we have a couple logs already. Actually, what is this? Gathering? It's a forager's hut. Do we have a lumber thing going on? Is it this? No. It's another forager's hut. Alright, we will need to build a thing to gather wood. A building. So, a good way to save on resources is to do the lumberjack's base, but it's got a very limited space to work with. Sometimes that's nice when you don't want to take out all of the trees, because once you destroy a tree, the mushrooms that they gather from the foraging tents will no longer grow back. The trees have to be there. So it helps to limit the space if you need to. I guess for now it'll be okay just to get these couple of trees. And it costs nothing to build this, so you are also saving on wood. Let's get someone in this forager's hut for now. Alright, let's push play. And then everyone will get to work. Oh, also, I think another thing they don't explain, I guess you just have to kind of read these from the descriptions, but the roads help people get to their destinations faster, so you don't waste so much time. So it's always nice to have roads that lead to stockpiles and to their jobs and houses. There are a lot of improvements I would like to have made. If I wanted to do like a lot of directions for the roads, I have to keep clicking on the roads because it will only do one direction. Not really one direction, but you can only do one road at a time. You can't branch them off. See that I'm trying to make a crossroad here, but it's just dragging the screen. So that's something I would like to see improved here. And let's just watch them for a second. Lumberjack's base was built. They are improving this game since they've released it. It used to only be playable upright, and they've made it to where you can play it in landscape mode, and that's so much better in my opinion. I like to be able to see everything. So this is built, so let's go ahead and move someone over there. Alright, she should have moved there automatically because it had a position available. Yes. Okay, now let me have that. Let's build. Oops. we will need a sawmill. Or let's go ahead and build houses for people. Okay. Okay, I believe these houses hold 4 people to a house. There's 10 people. Alright, see here we can see that it requires 6 more wood, and there's been 0 hours put in the actual building process. If you click up where it shows the population, it divides the children and the adults, but if you click on that part, you can see that the entire population is 10 here in the population. It gives you your stats, how many of them are well fed. This shows at the very bottom all of your stockpiles combined in case you've got more than one. It's always good to have more than one so then people aren't running across town just to put their stuff down. It can get annoying. Fjorda's over there checking out the mushrooms. Decrees are not something we can use yet. And I think they'll give a short explanation of those when we get to it. What was the other objective? It was just to have everyone in a house, right? Optional, all of your followers are settled. Yes. Okay. Looks like they're running out of foraging over here. Let's go ahead and move them. Is anyone in this one? There's one person. Maybe they don't really need it. Let's move someone to the lumberjack. And this other guy can go to the builder's house. If they don't have a home, they just kind of sleep on the ground. It's kind of sad. Also, I believe if you don't have proper roads, I think they can lose their way and will just wander around aimlessly sometimes for a couple minutes and it just wastes time. So it's just nice to have roads that go everywhere. I think that's what happens. Alright, they are unhappy. I don't know why they have... Oh, I guess because they don't have houses. They're sleeping on the ground at night. Alright. We get Fjorda. She's wobbling to her house. She just walks right through the door. She can do that. She's mystical. She has blue hair. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Alright, the house is built. Let's go ahead and make the sawmill just so I don't have to worry about it. Let's put it down here. And then we'll build some roads for it. Actually no. We'll just go ahead and make it all the way across. Alright. we've just got those 2 trees left, and then we'll have to move it. They also don't really tell you about deleting things. So once they are done with this, with these trees, we're going to destroy the lumberjack space because we obviously can't do anything with it anymore. The trees do not grow back. So once the trees are gone, they're gone. So we're going to destroy it by clicking destroy, and then you choose the building. Yes. And it will automatically make those workers unemployed. So let's put one here. Put John in there. Alright, let me see. There's some horrifying Easter egg in 90s games where if you're playing it in 2019, it shows Donald Trump as President of the United States. Like how The Simpsons once did that in 1999. What if the game uses the time to go all HAL 900 on you? What are you doing? Are you calling in sick again? That's why you're not married? That would be cool if you could go backwards. I don't know, I kind of like games that do that. I don't know if you guys remember what was that game called? It's like a little girl that was friends with monsters, and there was like the king or prince of monsters that was turned evil. Now let's build a new one. I think it had a Japanese name, but I can't remember. But that game had costumes you could unlock if it was either a certain time and day. I don't know if it had anything to do with the year though. I think it was just the... I think it was just the whatever month. Alright, let's go ahead and build some more houses. And we can destroy the roads we've built. There are some things you can't destroy. You cannot destroy stockpiles. So you've got to be very careful where you place your stockpiles and that they're not somewhere that you plan to build. Shouldn't you be off raining right now? You should start your stream. That would be kind of strange if it talked to me like that. I would be like, shouldn't you be quiet? I wanted to use a more vulgar term, but I'm trying to be a little bit more calming. I don't know. Oh. Looks like GQ commented on a video. We should tag him in this video whenever I post it. Maybe I should have turned off all of my alerts. I bet now Shot's gonna go and comment on all my videos. Please don't do that. I mean, you can, but don't do it right now. Another thing I would like to see that they fix in this game is, like, if you delete a building or have something set for deletion, you should be able to undo it if you're like, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Because I have done it so many times where I have marked the wrong building to be destroyed and you can't go back. I mean, technically you can turn the game off and it will have like the past couple minutes back saved, but I don't want to do that. I will accept my mistakes and continue. Sometimes. In this game I do. I have been known to use save states in other games. Okay, modest house was built. Let's build another one. I don't think we have the resources, but we'll do it anyway. Another thing they don't mention is you can prioritize a building over everyone else. If you've placed a whole bunch of buildings, you can prioritize one. Or you can pause it so that they never waste resources on something if you're not ready for it to particularly be built and it's just there for a placeholder. Because I've had instances where I've placed all my buildings and the most important building I wanted them to build, they only had a couple of the resources put into that building, but then other buildings, they were putting the same resources I needed into other buildings and wasting the resources. I'm like, no, stop it. Back here with my precious resources. And once they've placed the resources, you can't ask them to remove them. Which I'm not upset about that. I guess it sort of makes sense. Let's go ahead and just build another lumberjack base. You know, what day is it? I haven't been paying attention. Okay, it's only day 4. It's only day 4 and we've just about nearly... Oh no. Somebody's working at the mill. I'm not ready for them to make logs yet. I mean, I still need the logs to build the houses. And he's gonna use up the logs. So... yes, another lumberjack base somewhere. Destroy all this foraging. You're enjoying the game so far? Nice. I am too. Hey, Manasunami, how are you doing? And hey, Bandria, what are you up to? No bickering. Alright, we've still got 2 people left. Once we build this house, we can start really building the planks. Relaxing before bed. Cool. Yes, I know. I think we were in a group once and you were bickering as well. Always. Alright, let's fast forward. I probably should be fast forwarding more than this. I just have so much talking I want to do, and if I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. Alright, now let's get someone in there. Okay. That last person can collect the wood. There he goes. Alright, they've placed the last piece of wood, so we can start using the lumber mill now. Which she will do. Florence, you are now a woodsmith. Another thing I don't really like is, you see how someone has placed some wood on this wood block, but if I add a new worker after removing him, this person's not going to go back to that wood block. She's going to bring her own piece of wood. I don't know why they do that. Alright. And as you can see, we're probably going to reach our objective like 20 days before we were supposed to. Let's see, how many planks did we need? 40 planks. How much food do they have? Are they out of food? I think they're out of food. Let's make a new foraging hut. Oops, let's not destroy it. Not yet. And of course now my son's sending me stuff. I really should have turned off my... Actually, nobody's working here. We'll go ahead and destroy it. Okay, pause before people start starving. I'm actually curious why they are not starving. Are they sharing that one mushroom that's left? Look at her, she's stretching. She's like, I love mushrooms. She's dancing in the mushrooms. I am the mushroom queen. Alright, good night, Bendria. Thank you for stopping in. He's probably already gone. It's hard to play on my iPad and see the chat. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Alright, good. She's got more mushrooms. She's high on the mushrooms. Maybe I should make a more direct path to the... Maybe that would save on time. Alright, we need to destroy this. How many people are in this lodge? Okay, we only need like one person right now. The kid grew into an adult. Actually. There you go, work there. Alright, John, you are no longer employed. Congratulations, you got a new job. Actually, let's do one more. Everyone looks so happy. Let's get another forager. That way they don't starve to death. They will starve to death after a couple days. Why are you starving to death? Or not to death, but why are you hungry? There's food. Well, somebody snatched it. I bet it was Florence. Alright, see, now that I've filled up the workers in the mill, they're finally chopping that one wood that the jerk left on the block. How many planks do we have? That is a house. 15. We're getting there. Alright, he's just... Luckily enough, we just noticed that he's chopped his last bit of wood. Let's make another base. And Gotta make sure we don't destroy the foraging. That's a nice spot. Now I can try and move it down here to connect. Sometimes it'll connect the way I want it to, but if it doesn't, there's no way for me to fix it other than repeatedly making new roads. Alright. Oh, he's unemployed. Let's put him back here. There you go. For whatever reason, I think being unemployed makes them unhappy. Don't be unhappy. You know what? Let's actually... Oops. A child grew up. Alright, you guys, stop having babies. We only have 2 spots left. Alright, the mill was built. Alright, Gabriel, now is your time to shine. Show us your wood. Being unemployed gives them purpose and makes people happy. Don't tell them not to go down to the pound town. Okay. Stop having babies. Show me your wood. Where is he? Oh, is that him? Maybe I should put a stockpile closer to him. Oops. I want to check the stockpile. Alright, we're more than halfway there. Let's go ahead and take someone off of here. And she can also get me some wood. This will also make the foraging faster as well, now that they don't have to walk all the way from the trees to the stockpile. Another child grew up. Okay. I think the foraging here is good again. Hopefully they don't starve. One of the decrees that we can use later in the game is to request that people stop eating so much. In some cases, I've seen that it doesn't bother them to eat less. But there were 2 scenarios where eating less would severely decrease their happiness. Alright, another child. Okay, that needs to go away. actually, how about you go, whoops, go here. Let's try and get this over with as soon as possible. We are almost there. Here, let's bring one of these people here. Also, let's make a more direct path from this pile over there. We can destroy some of these unneeded wood. Actually, no, that's not unneeded, is it? Wait, yeah, it is. Because now they have a new stockpile. Just 11 more. Scared to fast forward because I think something bad is gonna happen and it'll be irreversible because I've sped up too far. Oh my gosh, GQ. Alright, we probably do not even need these people anymore. I mean, we need the people, but we don't need them at that job right now. Or... No, don't have babies. No more babies for the next 5 minutes, please. Okay, just let me chop these 2 planks of wood. And then y'all can have all the babies you want. Let's see, there's a game that we play in the chat. You win if you can get Stygian to say something so weird it causes Puma to burst out laughing. Oh, he told me he was laughing so hard at that wrestling game from the other night because I was rolling on the floor. Success! Thanks to everyone's hard work, we can repair our ship and beat the storm. Okay, we got the bonus objective. As far as I know, there's no real reward for getting the bonus objectives other than personal satisfaction. And I love personal satisfaction, so we will always go for it. I like how you can even see them cheering. Yeah! I think he's had too many mushrooms. That one's got a mushroom in her hand. Yeah! We did it!